Okay, let me share my screen. Okay. So let me first create a new measure, okay, that is total cost, maybe total sales, okay, total sales or total cost, whatever. Let's say I'm writing total sales, okay. So I have to write sum x, okay, sum x. So first I'll pass the table. So let me change the table name to mobile. Let's say it's a mobile sales data. I'll just write mobile. Okay, so if I go to mobile sum x, so sum x you already know sum x, it will take the table name which is mobile, okay, comma, then what do you want, sales into units, yes or no? Sum of
Yes, sir.
sales into okay. So if you see here, let's create a, okay, if I say total sales, okay, got it, we are getting correct output. Okay, this is the total sales, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Chalo. So now the problem is, see, suppose I want product wise sales, I'll create a table visual, okay. So when I want product wise sales, I'll simply drag product to product here, okay, product then sales here, okay. This is something which is called product wise sales, okay. If you go, you can modify, okay, so values, okay, bold, you can increase the size and all that stuff you can do, right? Title also you can, if you want to modify, you can do that. So now I want to find out, see, I want to find out each product's contribution percentage wise. So if this is my total sales, how much this product has contributed to total sales? Are you getting my question? যদি এইটা আমার টোটাল সেলস ହେଲା, how much each product has contributed, আর percentage कहते हैं how much OnePlus has contributed, how much Oppo has contributed, how much Realme has contributed. Like, let's say if I just quickly explain you, suppose let's say Gopal, Pravesh, then let's say Rashmita, okay, Premanand, Surya, Divya. So Gopal's contribution is, let's say, 20%. Purve's contribution is, let's say, 15%. The Rasmita's contribution, let's say, 15%. 50. Then Gopal's contribution, Premanand's contribution is 25%. 25%. Okay. Surya's contribution is, let's say, 5%. Divya's contribution is, let's say, maybe Surya's contribution 15%. Divya's contribution 10%. Okay. In total, so this is my total sales. This is my total sales, which is 100. So if I have made a total sales of 100, then what is the contribution each and every person has done to my total sales? So these are the kind of contributions, right? So clear, understood? So Gopal's contribution 20%, Purvesh 15%, Sashmita 15%, and all that. So this is the same question over here. If my total sales is this, then how much each and every product has contributed to my total sales? So which among all these products, which product has given me the highest sales? Got my question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so basically, see what you will do is, let's say if I am creating contribution, okay, so तुम कौन करिवो यार सेल्स को लेकर, okay, या संगे डिवाइड करिवो ट्राई करिवो, okay, so what you will do is it will not work basically if you create new measure. Okay, so new measure, if I write if you say, if I'll say total cells divided by total cells, you'll say divided total cells divided by total cells, okay, into 100 maybe, okay, total cells divided by total cells into 100. मेजर ना चेंज कर देंगे, CONT country. If I simply drag this, everything is 100%. Okay, if I just go to country, and if you remove this, everything is 1%. So everyone will think that okay, 1 plus will divided by this, OPPO will be divided by this, and all that, right? So which will not actually work. Okay, so if you want to find the contribution, because see, so the total sales has this 1.3 billion, 1.33 billion amount. Okay, so you are doing total sales by total sales, and you do not have any other options where you can divide this with this number with this, because the moment you drag this total sales to this table visual, you are getting, this is getting filtered out on the basis of product filter. So on the basis of product, it is getting filtered out. I cannot write, see, I may have hundreds of product, I cannot say 1 plus by total sales and everything, I cannot put it in the visual correctly. So for this, what we can do is, there is something called, you write calculate function, okay, calculate, in calculate you take total sales, okay, and there is a function called all. So there is a function called all right, you have to pass the table name first. See, always look at the table name or column names. Now it is, table name is mobile, okay, comma, okay, mobile, then I think you can close, only it will take mobile, then close the bracket. Okay, now what this all filter, see, interesting thing is, let me remove this from here. Now what is the use of all? Okay, if you just go and search in Google, what is all function in Power BI, all DAX function in Power BI. So what it will do is, all table, all within bracket table returns all the values in a table, removing any filters from the context that otherwise might have been applied. So normally, so you see here, I'll tell you one thing. So now you tell me one thing, the moment I drag this total sales to here, automatically the value is getting filtered out, yes or no?
Yes, sir. It is applying filter.
It is automatically applying filter. Even if you have one more, see, suppose I have one more table where I'll mention my sales manager's name, then the same total sales, if I drag here, automatically this is getting filtered out on the basis of sales manager, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, but I want to divide this, I want to see, if I want to find out the percentage contribution, I have to basically divide this by this, okay, which is not at all possible. So what all will do is, all will try to remove,
Sir, it will remove all filters. It will apply only this total value.
yes, So it will, if you use all will remove all the filters on this particular table. Now if I say I have created this country measure, okay, country measure, contribution measure, where I have taken calculate bracket with the total cells, then all of mobile, okay, all of mobile means it will try to apply, it will try to remove all the filters that are applied. That means I'll tell you one thing, the moment you drag country here, the moment you drag country here, you can see, is it getting filtered out guys? ये total cells filter हो चुकी, ये जल्दी filter है.
No, sir.
Okay, now drag again here, is it getting filtered out?
No, sir.
Okay, so now here, so this value is not getting filtered out because here we have used all function. All function will remove all the applied filters on the visual. Okay, so what is all function? So all function in Power BI अरे यार need a simple single line definition. Okay, so all function in Power BI removes filters on a specified table or column, creating a context where calculations are performed without the influence of those filters. Okay, clear? So it removes all the filters. So since it has removed all the filters, the moment I drag this and put it over here, I am getting this value only. It is not getting filtered out based on the product. So clear everyone? Automatically filter apply only because I have used all. All means it will remove all the filters. So it is not getting applied. It is by default filter for this total sales DAX, but the country measure which we have created, so it is not getting filtered out. So since it is not getting filtered out, I'll say, I'll write one more measure. Okay, I'll write product contribution. Okay, product contribution percentage. I think I can clearly write now. Total sales divided by total sales divided by CONTRI, country, okay, divided by country. Let's see. Okay. This has to be into 100. Got it? Now total sales divided by country is this. This sales divided by country is this. This cell divided by country is this. This cell divided by country is, I mean contribution is this. Are you getting the output now? Yes or no? So clear? Okay. But yesterday I have shown you one more thing. So problem is, see, problem is, let's say I have a slicer here. So I have a slicer here. I have a slicer. I'll remove this. Okay. So I have a slicer. I'll put person, my manager. There is sales manager. Okay. So when I say Arpita, okay, these are Arpita cells. Okay. So Arpita cells in all the category. Now when I say Arpita, this has to be divided by this, or this has to be divided by this. So it is Arpita cells, right? I'm checking Arpita cells. So Arpita cells has to be divided by 1495, or Arpita cell, this has to be divided by 1.33.
1495.
Okay. So when I'll give you a simple example. Okay, so in arts, so in arts I have 100 students, out of which 75 passed in the exam. Science I have 100 student, 40 student passed. Commerce I have 100 student, 20 student passed. So if I ask you what is the contribution of art student, okay, what is the pass percentage of art student, you will say 75 by 100 or 75 by 300. What is your answer? 75 by 100 or 75 by 300? 100, right? So 75 by 300 will give you a wrong impression. That means only 25% art student passed, but which is wrong, right? 25% art student, when you are saying which is wrong, it clearly shows that 75% student has passed. This is the same scenario that has to be applied over here. So when I say commerce student only 20% passed. You cannot say commerce student 20 by 300, which is around 7% only. That is wrong. So here the same applies over here. Okay, so when I am saying contribution, Arpita's contribution I am only checking. So this also has to be 100%, because see, this also has to be 100%, because it has to be, see, this 1,28,000 or 12,81,000 has to be divided by 1,49 lakhs. Okay, clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in that case what you will have to do is you will have to apply one more all function. Okay, so you have to create a new measure. That's it. I'll write except SM. Except, you can give any name, I have told you. Except SM means, see, you can apply filter on this and remove filter on rest of the things. That means केवल app ही filter काम करिबो. So what you will do is, for this one only your filter will work. So I'll write calculate. Okay, so calculate. Okay, this total cells. Okay, you will write all function you are using, but not everything. All except table name is which one? Table name is, let's say, mobile. Okay, all except mobile. Give a comma and specify the column which you want to ignore. Okay, you want to apply filter only on this. All, you can see, you remove, it is saying you remove filter, okay, except sales manager. So I'll just put sales manager. So sales manager केवल filter apply होगा, ता छड़ा कोथरे apply होगा नहीं. Okay, except SM. Okay, all except sales manager. So now I'll do one thing. Let's say I'm removing this. Okay, except sales manager. Okay, guys, except, because are you getting my point? When I'm saying Ashish, only it is showing this Ashish cells. When I'm saying Chandan, it is showing Chandan cells. When I'm showing this, it is showing, okay, when I'm in Pradeep cells. Now, if I want to find out the percentage, now you see how it is going to work is create one more measure. Okay, so create one more measure. So I'll say individual, okay, SM underscore contribution, sales manager contribution, which is, see, which is total sales divided by, okay, except SM, okay, the one which you have created, into 100. If I simply drag total sales, okay, if I simply drag, okay, sales manager contribution, see guys, it is only Pradeep sales. If I click here Arpita, it is Arpita sales. Arpita sales is 14 crore 95 lakhs. Now 14 crore, see, each product's contribution in Arpita sales has to be divided by this. Now here you are getting 100%. So 5% আসছে. Are you getting 100% here? Even if you apply filter, it is working. Even if you apply filter, it is working. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the use of all. All will remove all the filters that is applied on a table. Okay, it will not. It will remove. And if you drag here something, then automatically ଯେମିତି 1 plus s ଉପରେ filter ହେଇଯାଉଛି, it will not be filtered. The value will be constant because you are not applying any filter. You are removing everything by using a all function. Okay. So clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So actually it is a little bit of complex concept, but yeah. So last time we have covered the same thing. So today also we covered same. Okay. So now file, save. All except. Let me close this. Okay. So we'll learn little bit about relationship. That means let me try to open a data set. Now Power BI, we have sales, since sales. Okay. Now sales. There is a table, manager table. There is a sales table. What is happening? Okay. So let me manager. Let me open manager. So manager हो गया. Then what about sales? So far we have seen how to create a visual from one table. Now we will see how to create a visual. Okay, how to create a visual from multiple tables. Okay. All right. So now. Okay. So now if you see, I have sales, I have manager. Okay. If I go to manager, if I just go to manager, okay, home, transform data. Okay. So in transform data, so I'll have to use first row as headers. Okay, now first row header use on utla, so first row as headers, close and apply. Okay. Now you can see the change. Okay. So manager, if you look at the data here, I'll show you the data. See, manager table has only 3 columns. Okay, manager table has employee ID, name and address. Okay, these are my managers. And if you go to sales table, okay, so this is okay, manager ID, segment, country, blah 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 blah. Okay. So all right, so that means what, this is my, so tell me guys, which is my fact table, which is my dimension table here. If I show you which is my fact table, which is my dimension table. Tell me, which sales table is my, which table? Sales table is my which table? Sales table is the fact table. Manager is a diamond. Fact means transaction. जो तेरे transaction rows. See, these are kind of master table, which is a dimension table. One is a fact table, one is a dimension table. Chalo, let's create a visual. I want to find out, okay, I want to find out manager name wise cells. Okay, manager wise cells. Manager wise cells means I want to see the name and the cells respectively. So now simply I can drag directly here. Okay. This, then the cells. Values 11, bold, okay, and increase the size. Okay. Guys, am I getting the correct output? Am I getting my manager wise cells? Is it the correct output? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Because this is the total cells, right? So the total cells, ideal the total cells has to be segregated among all the cells managers, right? That is not happening over here. Samastanga pakare respective to, I mean, it is showing all the total cells, right? Okay. Okay. So this is not showing me total cells because see, I am trying to fetch name from a different table and cells from a different table. So there is no relationship between these two. So that is the reason it is showing me name, but the cells is nothing but your total cells. If you look, if you go to your Excel sheet and check, okay, if you click here, total sales is 40,65,903 rupees, 46,903 rupees, which you are getting it over here. You can see it, 46,903, 40,65,903 rupees. Okay. So without creating a relationship, you will not be able to create a proper visual, and you will not be able to segregate the sales data among all the sales managers over here. So क्या करना पड़ेगा आप लोगों को? You have to go to model view. Okay, there are two tables, there is no relationship between two. Okay, so आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? Just simply EID को drag करके यहाँ पे manager ID के ऊपर डाल दो. Okay, EID को drag करके manager ID के ऊपर डाल दो. So now go to the visual. Are you getting the correct cells now? Guys, are you getting the correct cells? Let us try, go and
Yes,
check.
sir.
Let us go and check. We can simply do one thing. We'll create a pivot table. Insert pivot table. Okay, and here is my manager ID is row. Okay, cells is column. Okay, I think a manager ID, first manager ID is Arpita. Can you check? M001 62586 3,70,078.
Yes, sir.
M002 3,78,000. You can find it. Priya. Okay, M003 427 which is Saloni. Okay, M00 Arpita Priya Saloni. M004 हो चुकी है. M004 is 19501 where it is Sri. So देखो Arpita Priya Saloni Sri, you can go and check managers. Arpita Priya Saloni Sri. Okay, correct. Got it? This is how you need to build the relationship. Okay, this is called one to many. That means why one to many? Because this manager column, this manager table has only under EID you have only one value which is connected to multiple values over here. Let's say Arpita has done 2 transactions, Priya has done 5 transactions, so it is one to many, right? So a manager column, right, you have only, see, manager column is nothing but a manager table is nothing but it's a master one, right? This is a master table. So master table means it will have the data only once. Arpitar data record thare thibo, Priya thare thibo, Gopal thare thibo, Premanand thare thibo. But 80 jeta transaction table, Arpita is making 5 or 10 transactions, Priya can make 10-20 transactions, maybe Premanand can make 100 cells, right? So it is one, it is many. Are you understanding what is one to many? Bujhi?
Yes, cardinality.
Okay, this is cardinality, but one to many, everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is one to many. Either you can do this, or suppose you want to delete this relationship, delete it. The moment you delete the relationship, you go to the visual. Visual will have a very, generic output which is wrong. Like last time Jata hum dekhithile, that is wrong. Okay, so again go to this model view. So in this model view we create relationship. Suppose you want to manage the relationship, you can manage the relationship. Okay, auto detect sometimes will work, sometimes it will not work. When auto detect will work, यदि एठी EID था एठी जो manager ID बदल EID था, if both the table will have same column EID and EID, by knowingly I have given a different column name. If it is same EID, then automatically it would have detected. Now it is unable to detect. Okay, so you can create new. Okay, new means, let's say, select your manager table here. Okay, select sales table here. Select this. Select this. Now it is one to many. Okay, close. So clear? Once again I'll show you. Select and press delete also will work. Manage relationship. Okay, in manage relationship, auto detect it will not work. See, auto detect I might show you. Suppose EID, right? I'll do one thing. I go to sales re home jao, transform data. Okay, transform data bola. What is happening here? EID. E underscore ID. So manager ID को कौन करेंगे? E underscore ID. Column तक मैं change कर दिले, manager ID बदल रहे, E underscore ID कर दिले. Okay. So now close and apply. Close and apply. If I go here, okay, now here it is EID, here it is also EID. I hope it will automatically detect now. Let's try. Auto detect. Found one relationship. So previously it was unable to found, but now it is able to found. Close. Okay. So it is sales EID and manager EID. Got it? जेहेतु दीटा टेबल रे सेम कॉलम एग्जिस्ट करछि से चेक कला डेटा भी चेक करथिबो. नाउ इट इज एबल टू फाइंड द रिलेशनशिप. नाउ ऑटो डिटेक्ट, click on auto detect. So found one new relationship. If you close it, you'll see sales table रे EID and manager table रे EID. Okay, now it happened. Okay, so simply remove it. Again, if you go to manage relationship, chalo, if you want to create a new relationship, chalo, eta hochi moro managers table, this is my sales table. Click on EID. Here you click on EID. Okay, okay. Manager table, sales table. Close. Now you can see the relationship. So clear, everyone? Okay, so I'll give you one more example. Let's say we have join. Let's start. Okay, so let's try to import this. SQL server dot. Okay, so we have join. So join, we have 3 tables. One is movie, no, snacks. Okay, snacks, ticket booking, snacks, ticket booking. We have movie list, है ना, movie list. Okay, ticket booking, snacks. Okay, this is ticket booking, this is snacks. Okay, snacks, ticket booking, snacks. Then there is something called movie list, snacks, ticket booking. Chalo, if you go here, so what is your tell me, guys, so what is the fact table, what is dimension table? Which one is a fact table, which one is a dimension table? Quick. which one is this? See, this actually contains transactions. These are the master tables. So these are dimension tables. Ticket booking is a fact table. If you want to build the relationship between these three, so here, what is the common column between these two? What is the common column?
Movie ID.
Yes, movie ID. Movie ID, here it is TV movie ID. Yes or no? Okay. What is here? What is the common column?
Snack side.
Snack side is snack side. Okay. So now, so you have created a relationship now. If you go here, and if you want to create a visual, okay, I want to check, let's say, how many people are watching movie. Okay, let's say I'll say movie name. Okay, movie name, and I'll try to drag ticket booking customer. Okay, customer name. Okay, movie name, maybe customer name, or anything you can drag. Customer name, no, not customer name. If you customer name count. See, one person is watching Kabir Singh, two persons are watching Kantara, KGF 1, Pushpa 2, Raksha Bandhan 2. If you go to this table, you will come to know. See, 2 Kantara, KGF, Pushpa, Kantara, Pushpa, and Raksha Bandhan. If you see Kantara, Pushpa, and Raksha Bandhan, if you go exactly check, you will have this 3 is repeating. Okay, 3 is repeating. Then what else? 2, which one else? Movie 5 is repeating. Movie 3 is repeating. Okay, so now if you see here, movie 5 and 3. So movie 5 is Raksha Bandhan, Kantara is also repeating. Movie 2 is repeating, Kabir Singh is repeating. Okay. Kantara is also repeating here. Kantara 2 persons are watching. ID is MB01. So MB01, if you see MB01, see MB01 is also repeating, right? Pradeep is watching Kantara and Saloni is watching Kantara. Okay, MB03 is repeating, MB03 is also repeating, MB what else? How many movies are repeating here? 3 Raksha Bandhan, Pushpa, Kantara. So what is Pushpa? We list Pushpa ID is MB03, Pushpa. Raksha Bandhan ID is MB05. Raksha Bandhan is repeating, MB05. Go here. MB05. Is MB05 repeating, guys? Yes. Okay. So without this, without the relationship, see here you got, okay, here you got, I'll do one thing. I'll simply click on this visual, apply the format painter over here. Okay, so without the relationship you will not get output like this. Okay, without the relationship you will not be able to get output like this, because see, let me remove the relationship. Delete. Yes, delete. You go and check. Are you getting the correct output? So you have to build that relationship. Actually, एटी आमर किसी financial there is not much of calculations. Calculation थिले आमे टिके आउट के better way रे देखि पड़ते हैं. एटी जेमती calculation अच्छी. जदि आमे ticket booking बल को price वगैरह नहीं थांते तो कितने price collection है जी. In ticket 1 maybe In movie 5, what is the total box office collection? In movie 01, what is the total box office collection? Movie 03, what is the total box office collection? Because आमे टेबल रे से गुडा किसी कैप्चर करना जदि कैप्चर करते हैं हमको मूवी वाइज कलेक्शन दिखाई था मूवी वाइज एवरेज सेल्स दिखाई था मैक्सिमम सेल्स है लोएस्ट सेल्स एवरीथिंग वी कैन फेच on the basis of data. So data amar किसी सेमती नहीं तो सेति बैंक will not be able to see everything. एटी खाली simply हमें count देखुचे. So suppose मैं चाहूँ जी कि let's say I'll tell you one thing. I'll create one more. Let me create the relationship once again. Movie ID with TV movie ID, snacks ID with snacks ID. चलो. Then I'll create one more visual for समोसा केते सेल हिची. Okay. Snacks कौन केते सेल हिची. So what I'll put is I'll create one more visual table film. Okay. Okay. So I'll put snacks. I'll get snacks name from here. Okay. Snacks name from here, and I'll get customer name. Customer name, snacks ID, anything that is fine. Okay. Because I need to take the count, right? I'll simply put snacks ID. Okay, so better instead of putting snacks ID, I'll put customer name. Customer name will not give me correct. See, customer name it is saying Rashmita Burger, okay, Sri Burger, Arpita Samosa, Chandan Samosa, Priya Samosa Combo, Saloni Samosa Combo, and all that, right? So just click here, take the count. See, so 2 burgers have been ordered, 2 samosa plate have been ordered, samosa combo 2 ordered, sandwich 2 ordered. So through 2 order each, right? So if you see here, if you go to the ticket booking table, so you can see ticket booking table, right? See, snacks ID 1 the third order each, 2 the third order each, 2. So 3 the third order each, 3, 6 the third order each. So 1, 2, 3, 6 से कौन रोची देखो 1, 2, 3, 6. If you go to 1, 2, 3, 6, see 1 you have samosa, 2 we have sandwich, 3 we have samosa combo, last is burger. Samosa, sandwich, samosa combo, burger. Pizza, pastry किसी नहीं. So here you cannot see pizza, pastry. If you want to apply the visual, click here, format Ventrana ऊपर check दिया. So clear? Understood? So basics, I mean at least the relationship part you are clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we'll see some time intelligence function and little bit more about relationships. That will see in the next session. Okay, maybe a day after tomorrow. You guys can practice all this stuff. And Divya, all the interview questions which you have so far, okay, you can share it with the team. Okay, interview questions with simple
Sure.
single line answers. If you do not have simple single line answers, you have to convert it in ChatGPT to get your answer very simple and crisp. Okay, if you find one answer looks complicated, put that in ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to make it very simple and easy language, so that everyone can easily remember it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So we'll try to we'll try to wind it up within this month. Maybe Saturday, Sunday we'll have the class. Okay. I can't drag it anymore, but the thing I'm dragging it because it has to be very simple, and I mean you should understand it in a very simplified manner. Otherwise ମୁଁ କହିଥାନ୍ତି କି ତମେ ଡାକ୍ସ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ ସବୁ ନିଜେ ନିଜେ ପଢ଼ିଦିଅ, ମୋତେ ପଢ଼ିବା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ, କାରଣ ଆମେ ଏଇ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ ସବୁ ପଢ଼ି ଆସୁଛେ SQL ଏକ୍ସେଲରୁ, ବଟ୍ ଆଇ ଥଟ୍ ଦିସ୍ ଆର୍ ସମ୍ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ସ। ମେନ୍ ଡାକ୍ସ ରିଲେସନସିପ୍ ହେଇଗଲା, ଡାକ୍ସ ହେଇଗଲା, ତମର ଅଲରେଡ଼ି ପାୱାର କ୍ୱେରି ଆଉ ଭିଜୁଆଲାଇଜେସନ୍ ସରିଛି। ଡାକ୍ସ ଆଉ ଯଦି 2-4ଟା କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଲାଗିବ, ନହେଲେ ମ୍ୟାକ୍ସିମମ୍ ବି ମନ୍ଥ ଏଣ୍ଡ ସୁଦ୍ଧା ସାରିଦେବା। ଓକେ, ତାପରେ ପାଇଥନ୍କୁ ୱିଲ୍ ମୁଭ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଥରେ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ଡାକ୍ସ ସରିଲା ପରେ वी विल यूज पावर BI इन योर रेज्यूमे। So खाली एक्सेल पकड़ले बेसी कॉल आसुनी, मे बी आफ्टर पुटिंग पावर BI you might get some good number of calls. Okay, so then